Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops of GMS, the great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth. 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophets, servants scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters out there that are sincere, your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off another video that I have from the brother, the Hopeful Like 3. And I'm actually titled today's video, Many Great Miseries Are Coming to Babylon the Great. You see, or many miseries are coming to you Babylonians, which are the inhabitants here in this place, America. You see, and we're definitely living in a time where the Lord is plaguing this place and these people can feel it, man. And it's ultimately only going to get worse. So I'm actually look up the meaning to that word miseries on the AI overview on Google. And it goes into a state of feeling or great distress of discomfort of mind and body, right? And when you go down to the similar words, it means unhappiness and suffering or hardship. And that's exactly what we're seeing the Lord pour upon this place in these times, man. You see all of these people that are being laid off left and right, you know, people not being able to make ends meet. You see just these people just catching it, man, left to right. But ultimately, we know that things are going to get worse, man, that ultimately everything that we're seeing play out here now in this place, that is only the beginning, man. You see, greater, evils are coming to this place, man. Right. So I'm actually get straight into the video. We're going to allow it to play. With that being said, fair use. I'm not getting paid for this video. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use.
It's coming. One of two things is going to happen in America real soon. People are going to outflux out of the country and escape as soon as they possibly can, or there's going to be some sort of civil uprising. Why, you may ask? Why would such a thing happen? Well, I'm sure you already know this as a fellow lower to middle class citizen of the country, and even probably an upper class citizen, because truly the problem in America is corporations and politicians and the IRS and these people who tax us up the wazoo. But we are going to reach a point in America soon, it won't be long, where people no longer can afford basic necessities. We've already reached this point, man, where people are losing hope and they feel like there's no point. You look at the younger generation of kids out here, man, who are going to work, making $12 an hour to roll silverware and do dishes, man. They can't get ahead in life. They can't even afford an apartment at the wages they're getting paid. Yeah, guess what goes up year after year after year is prices. Gas gets more expensive. Food gets more expensive. Fun gets more expensive. I mean, dude, we're people. We can't just live, work, and die. But that's what people feel like now. People feel like they'll never be able to buy a home. And because of this, what's the point of worship? People feel like they can't afford to have families. So what's going to happen? Population's going to collapse. And this is going to lead to one of two places, man. People are going to leave these conditions because what's the point? Or they're going to say, you know what, man? I'm a rat and I'm cornered. And if you're going to kill me, I'm going to bite your ankle on the way out. If you get enough rats in that corner, man, they can take down the person that's trying to kill them.
Right. And you hear what it is the guy said just off the video I allowed to play. And that not just him that ultimately feels that way, man. You got a lot of these people in America that has the same mindset of this guy that I allowed to show on this video. They're having the same feeling in their minds, man, where they're basically feeling hopeless, where they're feeling like, you know, nothing is going to happen. You know, things are not going to get better. And a lot of these people are in that spirit of just ready to crash out at any given moment. And ultimately, that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because, hey, we're in these times where these events and these things are about to begin to take place soon come. You see, these things are coming down the pipeline. That's why you see so many people frustrated and people in these particular mindsets, man, because, hey, the Lord is the one that's stirring this stuff up, man, right? All to bring forward these prophecies that are going to come, right? So let me grab Isaiah chapter 24. And I start at verse 4. In the KJV, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And when you go into the meaning of that word haughty, it goes into proud or pride. And these American people have been very proud for a long period of time, man. But guess what? Now these people are beginning to feel the squeeze, man, because the Lord is allowing these miseries to, come upon these people, man. And like I said, we ultimately haven't seen anything yet, man, because things are only going to continue to get worse for this country, man. You see, and the people that are in it that are not of the Lord's elect, man. Hey, these 2/3 of Jake and these heathens, hey, these people are about to feel the squeeze, man, that the Lord is bringing down upon this place. You see, this is 2nd Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, which we're in the latter time now, that shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Yeah, man. And like I said, the majority of these people here in America, these people are proud as hell. But now we're seeing that proud look and that haughty mindset that a lot of these people have been in for so long. Hey, is ultimately coming down now, man. Because like I said, the Lord is putting a squeeze on this place. These people are feeling the burn off everything that's going wrong in this economy. You see? This is back at Isaiah chapter 24, and I'm going to go down to verse 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. And when you go into the meaning of that word merry-hearted, it basically goes into like being cheerful, excited, happy. And that's how people used to be in America at one point in time, when things were still good, when you could still go to work and work one 9-to-5 job and ultimately be able to afford all your groceries, all your bills, and still have a little money left in your pocket for whatever it may be that you want to spend it on. You see, those were the good days of America, when people were excited, when the mirth was still in this land. But hey, as it says, they do sigh, man. So these people are sighing, man, because they see that everything in this place is, going downhill, man, and that is not getting better, man. Right? As it tells us right here. Let me grab Jeremiah chapter 51, right? And I'll start at verse 8. But the point is at verse 9, right, that I want to get to. And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her and take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. That's talking about America, man. You see, forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, man. So, the wickedness that's going on here in this place, America, Babylon the Great, it has reached up unto the heavens, man. Hey, the Lord is tired of this damn place, man. And he's tired of these wicked people that inhabit this place. So that's why the Lord is bringing these great miseries and these sufferings and these plagues, you see, that are going to increase upon these people, man. Right. And let me grab right here. We're going to go to 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Right. And I'm going to start at verse 5. You see, it says, behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world. When you go into those plagues, that also goes into everything we're seeing happening in this place with people being laid off massively. You see all of these jobs closing down, all of these people that are, homeless, and all of these various different other things that are going on in this country. Those are part of the plagues as well, man. People being hurt financially, not being able to make ends meet, being laid off. Those are all of the plagues that the Lord is bringing upon this place. Right. It tells you as you go down. I'm going to go to verse 49 real quick in this same chapter. Right. And I'm going to read it. It says, I will send plagues upon thee. Right. Widowhood, poverty. Right. Famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. These are all of the plagues that the Lord is sending upon this place. Hence why I said we're only in the beginning, man. We ultimately haven't seen nothing compared to what's coming. Right. Because these people are already complaining and losing their mind just off not being able to afford groceries, man. But it's about to come to the time real soon when you ain't even going to have food in your kitchen because, the Lord going to send famine through this place, man. So, it's only going to get worse in America. Right. These people ain't seen nothing. Right. So let me go back to verse 5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world. Right. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. All of these things are coming. Right. And it tells you on down why the Lord is going to bring these things. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and our hurtful works are fulfilled, man. So, yeah, the Lord is tired of all of the wickedness that's happening in this country, to be exact, man, because you got to look at everything that's being pushed in this place, Babylon, the Great America. It goes against the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Everything that this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, pushes out, it goes against the ways of the Lord. Everything that these people in America, the 2/3 of our people, right along with these heathens, you see everything that these people delight in, they celebrate, everything that they worship, everything that they do, it all goes against the ways of the Lord, man. You see, and the Lord sees those things. And hey, that's why these plagues are cleaving unto these people, man, and why it's going to get worse for them. You see, and ultimately, we don't feel bad for you people, man, at all, man. You see, everything that the Lord is bringing upon you people deserve, man. You see, so hey, this is just the time we're living in, man. You see, let me grab 2nd Ezra chapter 16, right? Got to bring that out. And I start at verse 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Yeah, man, because everything that we're seeing happening ain't going to slack up. You see, things just going to continue to keep increasing more and more. Things are going to intensify, man. Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Verse 39, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side, man. And that's where we're at, man. We're only in the beginning of sorrows, where ultimately we haven't seen nothing compared to what the Lord is truly about to bring in these times, man. Right? And let me actually look up the meaning to that word sorrows on Google as well. Right? Because this is all that's coming down the pipeline in these times, man. Right? And the meaning to that word goes into a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortunes suffered by oneself or others. When you go to the similar words, it goes down to sadness, unhappiness, right? Depression, right? Despair, misery, right? Hence what I labeled today's lesson, man, right? Miseries are cleaving to these people, man. And that's all the Lord is bringing down the pipeline in these times, man. Great miseries, man, you know? And let me go down. It says gloom, right? Doom and gloom, because that's what's coming, right? Low spirits, right? People not being happy, people not being excited, you know, the mirth being out of the land, everybody complaining, everybody, you know, in a low state, man. And that's what we see here in this place, America, among these people, man. Because like I said, this place is done, man. Right? The good old days of America, everything being nice, people being excited, happy, you know, all of that different type of stuff that once upon a time used to be, you know, in this country, the feeling that it used to be. Hey, that's all gone, man. You see, this place is dead, man. Through, finished. You see, getting ready to be destroyed ultimately. You see, that's what's coming for this place, man. You see, no happy ending coming for America, right? This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword, right? So Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua ain't bringing peace to America. He ain't bringing back the good old days that people miss and want to come back. No, only thing coming to this place is a sword, which that sword goes into destruction, right? That's coming down here upon this place, man. You see, because ultimately we're at the time of the end, man. Right. And everything that we're ultimately seeing play out and happen in these times is all being brought forward by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. The Lord is the one that's plaguing this place, man. The one that's allowing all of these people to, you know, suffer and to ultimately to go through the things that they're going through, man. The Lord is the one bringing these things. Right. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6, just to prove that. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall it be evil, meaning bad times, right? In the city, and the Lord have not done it. So like I said, all of these people complaining, you know, hurt and upset because their job is laying them off. They can't ultimately, you know, afford groceries for them and their kids. Everything that these people are, you know, complaining about over the internet. Hey, the Lord is bringing these things upon these people, right? And like I said, it's going to get worse. Let me grab 2nd Ezra chapter 14, right? Got to bring that out. Verse 16. And it says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Yeah, man. So, yeah, greater evils are coming to this place, America, man. Everything that we're ultimately seeing happening now in America that these people are complaining about is going to increase, man, rapidly. You see, things are only going to get worse, you know. And that's because, like I said, hey, we're at the end of this place, man. And ultimately due to the wickedness of these people, man. Right. Because you got to think of what was going on during the time of Noah. You know, the first death before the flood came. You see what was going on, man. Right. The Heavenly Father looked down upon the earth, as it tells you right here in Genesis, which I'm going to actually bring out. Chapter 6. And I'll start at verse 5. It says, and Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, right? Just like it is now, right? Great in the earth, especially in this place, America. Iniquity is abounding in this place, man. Sin upon sin, wickedness, and that every imaginations of the thoughts of his heart, meaning their mind, was only evil continually. You see, and that's the majority of the people that you see when you go outside of your door and you walk through this place, Babylon the Great. Only thing you see is wicked ass people, man. right? That love delighting and engaging in wickedness, and that love living these sick lifestyles that they live, man. And I'm talking about for our own people, man, the average Negro, Latino, Native American man and woman. They're not trying to seek the Lord, man. People just trying to continue to be YNs, demons, and everything else that they call themselves, man. You see, that's what these people ultimately rather give all of their time and attention and energy towards. BS, wickedness, man. That's what these people mind is consumed with, you see. And that's why, like I said, the Lord is plaguing these people, man. And it's going to get worse for them, right? And we just pray and hope, Abaratazah, Lord is willing, that we're of the elect, that, hey, the Lord has mercy upon us with everything that we know that's about to come down the pipeline, you see, upon this country, man. Because it's only going to get worse for America, man. You see. This place is through. So let me actually grab this precept. I'm going to get back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, because as the guy was going into in the video, he was saying how basically, people are going to eventually end up taking matters into their own hands, and we ultimately know that through the Spirit, that's going to come as well, because, the Lord is going to set these Egyptians against these Egyptians, which are these American people, against one another, man. You're going to have people fighting against the government and all of these various different types of things. That's going to happen, man, because you got to look at it. These American people, they put all of their hope and trust into this man, Donald Trump, thinking this devil was going to make America great again. And now that they see that since this man has gotten to the White House, ultimately that things have only gotten worse for this country. You see, it hasn't gotten greater like he was ultimately, telling them, right, when they voted for him. And a lot of these people, they see that, man. And a lot of these people are angry. They're frustrated. And eventually this is only going to lead to, chaos, which ultimately, like I said, the Lord is the one that's bringing these things. The Lord is the one that's bringing in division. You see, the Lord is the one that's stirring up the pot, right? Let me grab Luke chapter 12, right? I'm going to grab that real quick. Verse 51. And it says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division, man. And that division that we're seeing in this place, America, is ultimately going to lead to chaos, man. Because like the guy in the video said, eventually these people are going to, get so fed up to where they're going to take matters into their own hands. And the Lord going to put the Spirit on these people to bug out, right? So let me grab 2nd Esdras 15, and I'll go down to verse 14, right? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe meaning destruction, right? Because that's what's coming for this place. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. When something is not, that means it's soon to approach, is near, is close. And we can tell that these things are close. Just like the guy said in the video, he said that these times are close. And he's absolutely right, man, because things is about to heat up real soon, man, in this country, right? Because eventually these people are going to get tired, man, right, of, depending upon this government, believing in the lies that they're, government officials and these elected officials are telling them. Eventually people are going to get tired of the charades, and hey, people just going to bug out, man. Right. And the Lord going to put the Spirit on these people to bug out, because we're in that time of season, man, of these prophecies getting ready to come full swing ahead, man. You see, because we are in the time of the end, man, and these things are going to play out. So it says, verse 15 again, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. That goes into your civil war, your civil unrest. Right. Swords in their hand, talking about these guns that a lot of these American people possess. Right. Everybody loves their Second Amendment, especially these Edomites, you see, because when you really go to all of these apps and see the main people that's suffering is these heathens, man. You see these Edomites and these other nations, man, they're the main ones catching hell and being afflicted and, panicking, man. You see, that's why they're the main ones who you see that are really ready to, uprise and to revolt, man. Right. But it's all going to play out, man. You see. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, right? People fighting against the government, because who you think people are going to be blaming for the reason why everything in this country is in the condition that is in, the reason why people can't afford anything, the reason why people can't, afford groceries, the reason why people can't get jobs. They're going to blame the government, man. All of these unrighteous decrees and laws these devils are putting in place. Hey, the people are seeing these things, man, and it's making their life hard, you see. And like I said, people going to react real soon, It says, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? Going into these politicians, these police officers, military troops, etc., right? Just going into government officials, right? Or, anybody that's, in a position of, law enforcement, right? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Basically, people are going to be in a mindset of do as thou wilt. People are going to do whatever it is in which it is that they see fit for themselves to do. In these times, whatever comes to these people's mind, they're going to be executing it. Right. Everybody's going to be in that, mentality of doing whatever the hell they want, basically, man. And we know what it tells us in Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? That word cold in the Greek going into psycho. So you're going to have these people out here just doing all type of crazy stuff, man, right? Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, you ain't going to be able to, because in the midst of all of the chaos that's going to be happening, these devils, they're going to lock down this place, America, man, right? Martial law again in place, military checkpoints, not being able to move around freely. Hey, all of this is going to happen, man, right? Verse 18, it tells us, for because of their pride, right? There go that word pride again. The city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. And this is exactly what the Lord is about to bring upon the inhabitants in this country, man, right? Actually, all throughout the world, the Lord is about to bring these miseries, but chiefly here in America, Babylon the Great, upon these Babylonians. These people are about to feel it the worst, right? And the only ones that are going to be safe in these times with everything that's ultimately about to come down the pipeline are the elect of the nation of Israel, man, which, Lord's willing, we pray and hope we're a part of that number, right? But these are the time and seasons that we're in, man, and these are the things that are soon to come about to manifest, So with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying, just a quick hit through the spirit. With that being said, we're going to end the video giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. Till the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.